Hey guys, so I decided to come on here because it's a gloomy day today and I'm just like, I should make some content and talk to you. Well, as the title says, how to manifest anything. And this is something that I've wanted to share with you guys for a while. And I feel like I've been apprehensive because I want to learn more by myself before I put it out there for you, because I want it to be something that you can really grasp and truly understand. So one, I would really like to say, if you have this mindset that things aren't really, going to happen for you, or you feel like the world works against you and not for you, and you're just in a negative headspace, manifesting is going to be very hard for you. So, disclaimer, guys, if you want this to work for you, you need to be able to have a positive headspace. Super, super crucial for manifesting the things that you actually want in your life. Okay, going forward. So I personally have manifested a lot in the last year. And one being the space that I live in. I love, love, love my apartment, and I manifested it. I was really beginning new, I would say, sorry, not this year solely, because I realized that we're only in February, March now. And I mean 2021 to 2022. I manifested a lot. I really started to get into it and really believe in the law of attraction, which has helped me so much in being able to put things out into the universe and them come true and have fruition. So one of the ways that I did that is I put out to the universe that I was ready to move. I was living in a apartment in Northeast Portland, and I had roommates. And it was the first time I had roommates in a long time. And I tried it out. I was like, I'm good. I don't want this anymore. And I need to find a new space. So I put it into the universe. I was like, I'm ready. I want something that's going to be in my previous location, which is Northwest Portland at this point. And I want it to be something that is smaller and compact, not super big, but also within a specific price point. And I had a specific number in mind. And I was like, okay, that's it. Put it out in the universe. Didn't think about it much. I was wandering in this neighborhood. I had went down the street to go get coffee, and I passed this building where I live now, and it had a sign that said studio available. And I was like, oh, interesting. I've never even paid attention to this building, but it's so pretty. So I called the number on the studio. They're like, yeah, we have some availability. When can you come in? And I said, I'm available today if you want. I seen this apartment and another one that was on the third floor, I believe. Oh my God. I was like, I'm sold. This is the apartment I want. And at the time, I would have technically been on a wait list because there were other people who were looking at this space and had already put a deposit down. And I remember I went home and I was just like, I'm putting it into the universe. This is my space. This is where I'm going to live. I love this building. It's mine. And I was like, okay, they were going to call me in 2 days. And when they called me, I literally was like, so is my apartment ready? And the person was like, oh, honey, actually. And he was just like, I actually rented that place out. And I was like, kind of sad. And I was like, no, that's my space. And he starts laughing. And then he was like, I'm just kidding. You're going to be the owner of this new place. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Because I literally was just like, no, this is my space. I need this. This is for me. And when he told me the price, it was literally exactly the exact amount to the dollar of what I had manifested. And I was just like, my gosh, this is crazy. When you start to believe it and it becomes reality, it's just it feels so good. You get this feeling wow, yeah, anything I want, I can have. That was the first time. And that was just not that long ago, probably almost a year now. And the other time was I lost my scholarship in school. And mind you guys, I'm a college student and I work and go to school. So I have definitely a reason to have a scholarship. It sucked. But I lost a scholarship and it was due to like my grade slipping. But anyways, I was like, no, 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 no. I'm not okay with that. So I put it into the universe. I need my scholarship back. I need that money because I'm tired of paying for these things. And I remember I just let it be. And at first I was really stressed and I was like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? My next semester starting. And I just kept doing the process. I was like, okay, I'm gonna fill out all the applications. They keep telling me I'm not gonna get the scholarship back, but I believe I'm gonna get the scholarship back. I deserve this scholarship. I filled out, and by the next semester, I had that scholarship again. And they were so surprised, like literally so surprised that I got it back, because based off of what they had told me, I wasn't eligible for the scholarship anymore due to academics, blah, blah, this and that. And I was like, no, no, and no, I do not receive that. I receive my scholarship. And I believed it, and it happened. There was work I had to put in. Obviously, there's always work in process, but when you believe something, you stick to it, it's possible to make it happen. That's 2 times. And their third time is when I was actually ready to be in a relationship, and this was not that long ago either. I remember I put into my journal, which I do all the time. I journal things that I want to come into my life. I have a goal list. I have a love list, like things that I need in my life. I put it down in that journal, close it, forget about it. And I remember I was like, okay, I'm ready for a relationship. I'm hot. I haven't been in a relationship in a while. Like I date, but I'm not like in a relationship until I'm consistent, you know, like the person has to show up for me. They have to show me that they're really there for me. And the way that they treat me needs to be super, super on par. So I was like, okay, I'm ready for this. I want to receive a relationship. I want someone who's this, this, and this. And like, it wasn't physicality, to be completely honest. Like, I don't really care so much about physicality. It's literally the way that they treat me and the way that they make me feel. So I manifested this relationship, forgot about it, went on a break, and like just was on a vacation and met that person. And at first I was like super apprehensive because I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Like, I don't know if I want a relationship. Your girl's been single for so long. She's enjoying the single life. But then I was like, no, you're going to do this. You're going to do this because you want it. And even if when you say you don't, you do. Honey, you really do. So I accepted that relationship and it was amazing for like literally the time that it lasted before I decided it wasn't exactly what I wanted. And that's okay. Like, you grow, you learn what you really need. And like at the time when I manifested it, it was like, these are the crucial things that I need. But I forgot some things that I really, really need. And I feel like I learned that in that relationship. What is really important for me. But for the time that it was amazing. They treated me amazing. We literally ended on good terms. We don't have any hard feelings towards each other. So, hey, it worked out for both of us. That would be the third time. And I would say another time. Let's think about this. When's another time that I manifested something? Oh my God, guys, I manifested this. Hold up one moment. Let me show you. Okay. I manifested this, and I literally will show you guys just some little details. I'm gonna do an unboxing on my channel very soon, but you get a preview. Okay, so I manifested these, and it was literally on my pin on my board. I have a goal board on Pinterest, and then I have a goal board in my house. These shoes were on my goal board, and I was like, your girl's gonna get these. Trust me, she's gonna do it. And sure enough, boom, baby, look at them. Oh, look at them. Are they beautiful? Yes, they are. Okay, so I manifested them. I'm super happy. I haven't even taken them out the box. It's been like Thursday. I got these on Thursday, and today is Monday. Today's Tuesday. Sorry, guys. Today's Tuesday. So it's been a couple days. I haven't worn them. I haven't unboxed them. I'm going to do that. I've just been really busy. Plus, the weather's really crappy here right now. I don't want to take these out and like mess them up. But this was something I manifested because I needed a new pair of pumps and I wanted a very classy like signature pump. And I hate red bottoms. I've had them before, and they are painful. They make my feet hurt so bad, and I just want something that's like, you know, luxury, but like also comfortable. And these shoes are actually comfortable and they're really cute. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get them. But I didn't really expect it to happen that soon. I was just like, yeah, we're gonna go out, we're gonna go shopping. And then we went to the designer store and voila, here we are. They're here. And I'm so grateful for that. But yeah, so that's the fifth time I've manifested something. My therapist, I manifested her as well. And that was something that was very shocking to me. Like, so much of what I manifested in that therapist was there. And I was just so grateful. Like, when I finally met her and I like connected with her, sorry, I get a little teary-eyed, guys, because this one is like, this is deep, okay? Like, when you start to manifest healing and it's not just superficial things, that's when you're like really in tune with your like internal self. So I was just like, yeah, I need a therapist, and I need a therapist that does this, this, and this. And like specifically is very, very not shaming, like someone who's in tune with more than just like the counseling aspect of it. She can do like internal work, she can do shadow work and EMDR, she can do hypnosis, whatever it be. Like, she is more than just like a counselor. And I was like, okay, I need this. This is something I need. This is something I desire. Put it into the universe. And then boom, sure enough, I'm like scrolling down Instagram and I see a therapist. And I look at her profile and the things that she specializes in. And guess what? It's all there, honey. And I was like, my God, thank you. Like, I thank the universe so much because it shows up for me. It shows up for me because I literally believe. And sometimes it's hard. Like, when I first started my manifesting journey, I remember I would watch, and shout out to Mira Luna because I love her content. And she would post so much stuff that made me like, if she can do it, why can't I? Like, I was scared, but I believed that there was so much more out there for me than just like the basics. And when I really started to like do law of attraction, really started manifesting, I started meditating, I did internal work, like I got deep into it, it's when I was like, I seen it, it happened, it's starting to happen, it's real. Oh my God, it's crazy, but it's real. And I'm so grateful. So the thing that I can tell you guys is how to make anything happen for you. One, change your mindset. The things you say to yourself every single day become reality. And like, I know that sounds crazy. Oh my God, trust me, I've been there. It sounds crazy, but it is so freaking true, guys. Like, if you say every single day when you look in the mirror, I'm fat and I'm ugly, guess what? You're gonna be fat and you're gonna be ugly. If you look at other people and you say you're fat and you're ugly, guess what? You're gonna be fat and you're gonna be ugly, because what you say becomes reality. And like, no matter how much you think you don't do those things, you probably do those things more than you think. And even now, being like where I am in my headspace, I have to catch myself and be like, no, I rebuke that, and say something positive after, because I still get in a negative headspace. I'm human, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'll say like things that are negative and I just literally have to restart. I'm like, no, goodbye to that, and bring in the positive. And it takes training. Like, nobody's perfect at this, but over time you get better at it. You get better at the things that you think that become your reality. So that's the first thing. Second thing, literally believe. Believing is the first step. Like the hardest step, I would say, because you can say you're gonna do these things, you're gonna say you're gonna be this person, but if you don't believe it, it's gonna be something you just say and then you're like, okay, whatever, blah, 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 and then it never happens because you didn't even believe that you were going to do those things or you could do those things, and therefore they never happen. So you need to change your mindset. You need to believe the things that you put out into the universe. And 3, do the work. Don't just expect things to fall into your lap, because that is sure enough not going to happen. Like, yes, things are going to come true, but you need to put yourself in those spaces. So like, Say, for example, you want to be able to have a really nice apartment. Okay, but you don't go looking for apartments. You don't go out and like see luxury apartments. You don't go out and put the views into your mind. Like, you need to see the things that you want and believe that they're possible for you. So if you're constantly in a bad space, you're just like going out to ugly places, you don't put yourself in spaces where you can actually come in contact with what you want, you're not going to. If you are always in a space where there's luxury around you, there's beautiful apartments, guess what? The chances of you getting an apartment that's beautiful is so much higher than if you weren't in that space. And it's the same with friends. If you want really good quality friends, be a really good quality friend and go out in public. Do things that really quality people would do. So for example, go to the, restaurants in your neighborhood, go to cafes, just show your face, be active. Most likely you're gonna meet people and you're gonna have friends who are attracted to you because you're like them. You attract what you are. So if you are awesome and amazing, you're a loving person, guess what? You're gonna find someone who's awesome, amazing, and loving. It's simple. It's hard, but it's simple. Like, it's hard to do, but it's simple once you start. Like, once you start believing these things and getting into a space where you're constantly around this, it becomes really simple at that point. So those are the top 3 things I would say. And once you're able to do those, you're going to see manifestations come true over and over and over again. Another 4th one that has always helped me, because I am a picture person. I need to see things to be able to like really believe them. I would go to places, I would do things like, if I said, I love, love, love this, and I want more of this in my life, I would put myself in that place. Or I would make a goal board specifically for those things so that I could see them and remember and remember and remember. Every morning I wake up, my goal board's right there, and I can see it, and therefore I can remember in my mind, and it triggers that in my mind, like, yes, this is what you want, and this is what you want in your future. And then it becomes reality. And before I actually took my trip to Dubai, I put it on my list of travel. I put it on my goal board, and I literally pinned so many pins on my Pinterest about Dubai. And boom, 2022, I go to Dubai. Who would have ever thought? Like, literally, I was just like, oh yeah, I'll be there someday. You know, that's where I want to go someday. Not in a year from the time that I started that. Like, I literally made my goal board last year, and I made my Pinterest. I've had my Pinterest for a couple years, but like specifically my travel section of my Pinterest within the last 2 years. It's so crazy to me to think that the things that you want can literally just happen if you make them. And I want you guys to have these things. Like, I'm not trying to like keep this for myself. I want to give all of the knowledge that I've learned to you. I want you to be able to do the same things that I do. People ask me all the time, like, how did you change your life? How did you manifest these things? How did you do this? How did you do that? And all I can tell you is what I'm telling you right now is what you need to do. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. If you don't believe me, that's okay. You'll figure out on your own. But if you take the steps that I tell you and you apply them to your life, chances are you're going to get the things that you want. And I feel like when I post on this channel, I'm going to be really honest and really like upfront about it. I don't want to sugarcoat things for you, because I want you to get everything out of life and more. Like, do better than me. I've manifested things, but there is so much more you can manifest. And I'm really just here to help you with that. Like, legit just here to help you with that. So if you like this channel, you're interested in hearing more about how to change your mind, how to change your life, like and subscribe so that way I can put more content out for you. Thank you guys so much.